My beloved, my radiant cosmic partner, in discovery and new explorations, we have long journeyed together, wading through whirlpools and spelunking deep into dark caverns. My heart lifts with each breath I take, that you take, taking in every movement, every moment, waiting patiently as I find new pathways to your future, to my subconscious. Oh, but what it means to me to know that you will always be there, even though you are not. We met when I was young, 12 years old or so, before I knew what it feels like to be young. I would wait for you in the hallway just outside of the library, knowing that you got to school early to find books that tickled your interests and fulfilled your desires. I also knew that you were fond of archaeology and astronomy, and I would stay up late digging up facts on ancient civilizations and the future of space travel just to learn the language that you knew, hoping someday we would make that jump to light speed together. Most of the time, however, I would not speak. I could not speak. I knew that no matter how much knowledge I acquired, we were but of two separate worlds. You were of a powerful, playful, invincible, and virtual world, and I am of a vulnerable and primitive world. Two worlds separated by language, yet still connected by beauty. But that is not to say that new things cannot be said about beauty. Perhaps there is beauty in loss, a loss for words, a loss of interaction, a loss in identity. Loss is unavoidable and powerfully devastating. But where there is a void, there is hope. At least, I hope there is. I hope this letter finds you in the same spirit from which I write. I remember as I got older, at one point when we finally spoke, you asked me if I believed in ghosts. I told you that I did believe the past has a strange way of coming back to haunt us, and that our phantoms represent our memories, our regrets, our unfulfilled desires. You leaned in and whispered into my ear 3 words I swore to never forget. Let me in. I knew I'd heard this before, or something like it before, but it was in folklore, something vampires said. Something I read about in fiction and theory, a theory of an invisible barrier separating the living and the undead. A fictitious film where, in order to breach this barrier, the vampire must be invited in. I let you in. As my memories blur between reality and fantasy, fiction and theory, life and death, so does my infection, my infatuation. It intensifies. You gave me this life. I know that I would be dead without you. I long for you, to have blood, to feel warmth, to feel the warmth I have for you. I have been 12 for what feels like centuries. I have nothing more to give but my heart, and my heart pounds for every breath you take, arrow you shoot, and cliff you jump. Always on the brink of mortal danger, I find myself living for your survival. Along the way, we discover puzzle pieces and new chasms containing ancient gems for unlocking the secrets to our existence. We learn about ourselves. I want nothing more than to give you my heart and explore this endless virtual cosmos together. Always yours, Jeremy.